government has secured 20 million euros for the establishment of the proposed National Vaccine Institute in Ghana to facilitate the local production of vaccines in its bid to overcome the threats of pandemics, especially the coronavirus pandemic. The necessity has come about due to what President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has described as the unfair global distribution of vaccines and the objective of the country not to become dependent on the goodwill of the international community. Presenting his 27th update on the COVID-19 situation to the nation on 1.5 million euros from his recent working visit to Luxembourg, of which the 20 million seed money for the National Vaccine Institute will be derived from.
We continue to make steady progress in our quest to manufacture vaccines domestically. 2 days ago, on Monday, I was in Luxembourg, where I held discussions with the President of the European Investment Bank, Werner Hoyer, on Ghana's COVID-19 response plan. An 82.5 million euro facility has been approved for Ghana by the bank for use in the effort to strengthen healthcare delivery and the provision of specialist medical equipment and medicines across the country. Government has set aside 20 million euros to supervise the domestic production of COVID-19 and other vaccines, led by the private sector and the business community.
On the issue of reopening the country's borders with its neighbors, the president acknowledged the plight of local businesses, but opined that the time is not right. Threats of the disease and vaccine uptake in the neighboring countries, which might influence a change in the directive.
To my fellow Ghanaians living along the borders of our nation, I know of the difficulties occasioned you by the closure of our borders. As you know, the decision to close our borders, which are a source of livelihoods to many, was necessary because we wanted to limit the importation of the virus into the country. We're monitoring the level of threat of the disease and ongoing vaccinations in our neighboring countries. And as soon as we are satisfied that it is safe to do so, the borders will be open. Until then, I believe this is not the right time to reopen our land borders, especially as we're determined to prevent a fourth wave. And as such, they will remain closed until further notice.
President Akufo-Addo further revealed that government's concern is to limit the importation of the virus through the Kotoka International Airport, revealing that international passenger arrivals is the highest source of...
The jab is the best route out of the pandemic because, according to WHO, it reduces the risk of death, hospitalization, and the spread of the virus. It is for this reason that we have committed ourselves to vaccinating some at the end of the year. Indeed, as of yesterday, Tuesday, 14th December, the Ghana Health 710 vaccine doses. We are expecting an additional 8,529,090 doses by the end of the year. We have enough vaccines in the system. So, my fellow Ghanaians, I encourage each and every one of you to take advantage of this and get vaccinated. Let me state, as clear to the mischief being peddled by some, getting vaccinated will not cause you to vote for the MPP in the 2024 elections if you do not want to. This is an outrageous claim. Vaccination cannot change your political preferences. That is not its purpose.
The president urged all Ghanaians, especially during the festive season, to keep adhering to the laid down enhanced hygiene protocols and maintain the positive COVID-19 situation in the country.
Nonetheless, we should be guided by what transpired last Christmas, where there was a sharp spike in the number of COVID in this year's celebration. We do so by ensuring that social events are held in open spaces, ensuring that attendees wear masks, ensuring that social distancing is observed, observing enhanced hygiene protocols such as hand washing and the use of sanitizer, vaccinated. These are stringent measures, I know, but the benefits far outweigh the negatives. As your president, it is my duty to protect lives and livelihoods.
With over 5 million deaths from over 270 million cases of coronavirus globally, the threat of the COVID-19 pandemic around the globe is one that many governments are struggling to grapple with, especially the impact on various national economies. The issue of vaccination has therefore divided opinion among citizens in various countries around the globe. Ghana, which was the first African nation to receive COVAX supplies, is not excluded from the debate surrounding whether or not one should get vaccinated against the COVID-19 threats. According to the World Health Organization, COVID-19 vaccines are safe for most people 18 years and older, including those with pre-existing conditions of any kind, including autoimmune disorders. The WHO has also approved COVID-19 vaccines, stating that they provide a high degree of protection against getting seriously ill and dying from the disease. Of vaccinating 20 million Ghanaians in a bid to boost herd immunity in the country, it has recently intensified efforts to ramp up vaccination among the population in the next few weeks, with the adoption of December as the month of vaccination. Currently, Ghana has 17 million vaccines for its population, with over 6 million people vaccinated so far, representing a little over a quarter of its stated target. Wednesday, President Akufo-Addo urged Ghanaians to get vaccinated in a bid to assure the citizens of the efficacy of the vaccines. He also disabused the minds of a section of the Ghanaian public on some outrageous claims against the vaccination drive.
Getting the jab is the best route out of the pandemic because, according to WHO, it reduces the risk of death, hospitalization, and the spread of the virus. It is for this reason that we have committed ourselves to vaccinating some 20 million Ghanaians, that is the entire adult population, by the end of the year. Indeed, as of yesterday, Tuesday, 14th December, the Ghana Health Service has taken delivery of 17,736,710 vaccine doses. We are expecting an additional 8,529,090 doses by the end of the year. We have enough vaccines in the system. So, my fellow Ghanaians, I encourage each and every one of you to take advantage of this and get vaccinated.
NET2 TV News interacted with a cross-section of the Ghanaian public on their views pertaining to whether or not they will get vaccinated.
Because in a own mutika mukurana uniaboa, na and so first night, why are you in your monona, be beside the inu? Open your mouth because of be sending a per se, a quiet that demo, senia near to that demono, intimate them to an amaka come upon the intimate them catch Ghana man for you now, so be also called Pania, and I Yarian into as in free of mine.
Pania, a baluso biango, na Pania says, no, who share markets, no, now share Sibia and Ubako and Tom, any idea what I listen to. Some young are quiet. It's a man, your mother, commit to a balloon, maybe a patem.
A jadi man, they make catchers or be a fan who shame, no more soon cobble paniano. Na yarene bar, a beca yenina, to be bia one or man hoso, no cobble paniano, no bia, bobby, or more mark and some